Hello students, I am Mrs. Ganga Ambure from Sant Tukaram National Model School, and in this video I am going to teach you a very beautiful lesson, and the name of our lesson is The Lost Treasure of Ramgarh. As the name suggests, the lesson is about the Ramgarh fort. In this lesson there is a family of 4 members, that is Ananya, Vihan and Vihan's parents. They are going to visit the Ramgarh fort. So my dear students, in this video we are going to see the Ramgarh fort. Not only this, we are also going to see what do the family do at the Ramgarh fort. What do they find at the Ramgarh fort? That also we are going to see in our video. So without getting delay, let us move towards our lesson. There was a steep and a long climb to Ramgarh fort. You can see the road of Ramgarh. It was very difficult to climb the Ramgarh fort because road was very steep. So mother was encouraging to her children. She was telling to her children, "Come on children, we are almost there. We are going to reach the Ramgarh fort. Come on, walk fast." But what is the condition of Vihan? Let us see. "Why is the road like this, Mama?" he was asking as he huffed and puffed. As you know that road was very steep, so Vihan was very tired, and that is why he was huffing and puffing. It means he was breathing very loudly. And he asked his mother the reason behind the steep road. He was asking his mother, "Why is the road like this, Mama?" Then let us see what his father says. "The road was made in such a way that the elephants could only climb the hill slowly. It also prevented the elephants from breaking the main gate and entering the fort." What does his father say? His father says to him that roads are made in such a way to prevent the elephants from breaking the main gate and entering the fort. Do you know, students, if there are attacks on the fort, elephants they enter into the fort by breaking the main gate, and if the road is steep, they can climb the hill very slowly, and it prevents the elephants from breaking the main gate. That is why the roads of the fort are very steep and it is very difficult to climb the fort. Let us see what happens. "Amazing," said Ananya. "Tell us more about the Ramgarh fort." Both of them were enjoying these stories and they were asking their father to tell us more about the Ramgarh fort. "We want to listen more about the Ramgarh fort." Then their father explained or told one story about the Ramgarh fort or the history of the Ramgarh fort. Let's see what does his father say. "In olden times, it was a very wealthy kingdom. Once there were whispers that an attack was being planned." Do you know, children, his father said that in olden times, the Ramgarh, it was a very wealthy kingdom. But there was a news which was heard by the Maharaja of Ramgarh that attack was being planned on his kingdom by another king. And when this news is listened by the Maharaja, then what did the Maharaja do? Maharaja, he secretly hid all his wealth. Whatever treasure was there, whatever gold was there, diamonds were there, whatever wealth he had, he hid, or he had hidden all that wealth somewhere in his fort. But before he could tell anyone about it, he was died in the war. And the treasure which he had hidden, it was never found because he had not told anyone about it. So when these children they listened the story of the treasure, they thought that this is a very exciting story and their eyes widened with wonder. They were thinking about the treasure. They were thinking that if we find the treasure, at that fort, what will happen? Like these thoughts were coming in their mind and they were thinking about the treasure. So my dear students, in this first part of our lesson, we have seen that there is a family and that family is visiting the Ramgarh fort and the children are thinking about the treasure. So my dear students, in this next part we are going to see the Ramgarh fort and whether this family find the treasure or not, that also we are going to see. I hope students you may have understood this first part. Thank you and have a nice day.